Dexter, here we are at Media Day, which means it's only 2 weeks to go until the start of the season. You're smiling already. You're looking forward to this, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it should be good, mate. I'm excited to be back. We're looking not too bad, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's touch on Croft first of all. You were at the Croft test. How did that go for you?
Yeah, we went quite well. We got a good bit of running on both days, and the car felt pretty strong. Engine package felt good, so I mean it's sort of a little bit of guessing game still until you get to the first round, and then you see where everyone is. But overall, we're pretty pleased with that test, and we got the car in a good window for that track.
Yeah, the Cooper looks nice out on track, doesn't it? Sorry, you're in the Cooper, aren't you?
Yeah.
The Cooper looks nice out on track, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it looks smart, and it was handling pretty well. So we just need to get a good balance for all the tracks. I mean, we're coming to Donington now for the first round, so hopefully tomorrow we get a little bit of window that we can see where we're at, and hopefully it's not too far away.
Yeah, I was thinking back and just listening back to the very first time we spoke when you came into the championship, and there was that marvellous. Two things I remember. One, that slight hesitation in your voice and that look of fear in your eyes.
Yeah.
I remember standing in the truck chatting to you, and it's like the whole thing was quite. Yeah. It's quite a step up, isn't it, from what you've done previously? You're coming back now with more experience, more understanding. You've earned your place on the grid, and it's a competitive grid this year. How are you approaching your racing this year up here in your head?
Yeah, exactly. I think every year you do it makes it a little bit easier, especially the first year you come in. It's just a million things are going on, and I hadn't been in the touring car package paddock before, you know what I mean? So it was everything was new. Whereas now a couple of years under the belt, and even a year away, I think coming back's pretty good. I think it just sort of freshens the mind and gets your head in the right space to go again.
Absolutely. You must be looking at the likes of Max Hall, who's over the back of the other side of this room, having his photograph, and James Dorling coming in. They're no strangers to racing, but they're moving into, I don't know, what's the phrase we should use? The big league now, aren't they?
Yeah,
and that makes a difference. The attention as well, because every time you move, every time you blink, every time you turn a wheel, it's on TV.
Yeah, I know exactly. You can't get away with anything.
Are you more comfortable with that now? Just chatting to me now, you seem much more comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just once you know what you know what's happening, and you can what happens on a weekend, you can plan it out. When the first race you go to, it's just a guessing game, I guess, and everything's coming at you so quick. Yeah. You finish a Sunday and you're like, how did that weekend even happen? Because when you start Sunday morning, you've already done 3 races and you've not even blinked. You know what I mean? So it's just everything happens so quickly.
Absolutely. So this year we see the removal of the hybrid, which means the cars are 75, 80 kilos lighter, which affects handling. Are you pleased about that?
Yeah, I think from what I've driven, obviously I didn't drive last year when they'd put the hybrid was bigger voltage or
boost,
whatever it was, yeah. So you could get a bit more power with it. So now coming to the boost, it feels a massive difference. But yeah, I like it. It feels spot on, and I mean I never drove with ballast, but I also sort of like that the car's not going to change massively from race to race with moving about ballast. It's more just you're moving about boost and what you can't use.
And is it very noticeable when you press the button, you get that extra boost now?
Yeah, 100%, and especially from when I last raced on the hybrid, the difference is probably double in my eyes. So if you've not got it, it's definitely going to be a problem.
I'm sensing that's a much more positive ability as push to pass or push to defend, whichever you're going to use it for. How is that going to change race strategy?
Well, I mean, it should probably be used in the same points that we were using the hybrid previously. So in terms of actually racing, you'll need to use it in the same way, I guess. But if you can gain more from it now, then I guess it's just another thing to think about. It's more sort of being clever of when to use it. There's no point using it for 5 laps in the first race and then you've got none at the end, so you need to be a bit strategic. But yeah, I mean, you always sort of put a plan out to how the race is going to go, but it never goes that way. So you're sort of in the moment guessing and just try to use our brain to the best ability.
And I guess you're getting a lot of communication from the pit wall, from your engineer about how you're using it and when to use it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I quite like the radio, quite quiet, and just sort of like.
You're not a chatter when you're driving.
I just like any information I need to know, safety cars and that, but anything else, I'd rather just get on with it. But yeah, I mean, it's good to know if someone around you hasn't got it, because you know that you've got a bit more of a chance to pounce.
Yeah, absolutely. The option tyres are available again for this year, apart from Thruxton, where we're on the hard, of course. That is going to have an impact. And for the last couple of years, we've seen this new qualifying setup. What do you make of that? There are some drivers say it's, if you're in it for far too long, and others say, we've got the best part of 3 quick laps to make an impression. Where are you sitting on that?
I mean, I've only watched it from the sidelines. I guess when I done it, it was still just the normal format, or the old format. So once I get into it, I'll see. But watching it from outside, it seems good because, I mean, the last 6, then it's a final showdown. So once I've driven it, I'll give it my opinion.
You're holding back your
I'm not
thoughts
saying anything.
on now for now. I'm getting a sense that not only are you looking forward to the season, but you've got a confidence about coming back in now because of the experience you've got. You've had time to, I suppose, sit back and watch a little bit and make a plan. Have you and the team got a plan for this season?
Yeah, I think it's just the build. I mean, the team's obviously only new last year, only running 1 car, so it's still, even the team's still building into now running 3 cars. So, I mean, we just want to get the first round out of the way, get a base, and then work from there. And what happens. But as long as we're going in a progressive state, then that's positive.
I'm taking it as a given that you want to be on the podium, you want to bank the points. I mean, every driver does, and of course, we've got the Jack Sears, which is open to you, of course. 2 weeks' time, we're back here at Donington Park for the first round. What will you be happy with at the end of that weekend? Have you set yourself a goal for that weekend?
Not really, to be honest, because I never wanted to put something in my mind and then it not be achievable or overachievable sort of thing. That's why I'd rather get the first round out of the way, and then I know exactly where the car is. Or, to be fair, even after tomorrow, hopefully we get a better idea. It's all just sort of a guessing game until you know what everyone's running. Everyone else, you know what you're doing yourself, but you don't know what everyone else is running. So it's
and that's the key to it. You've got 2 weeks left before the guessing finishes and the lights go out. So good luck. Have a great season, Dexter. I'm sure you will. As we do at this time of the year, before it all gets too serious, we have a bit of fun with the odd different question or so. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
7.
Between 1 and 5.
Oh. Not very good at maths, am I?
That's
I said 1 and 10. Right, never mind. Right, just go 1.
Are you a good passenger in a road car?
Terrible.
How are you?
No.
Do you give the driver a hard time?
Just if it's someone I trust, I'm all right. And as long as they're not driving like a loon, then it's all right. But I don't like driving, even on track. I think the only man I've been on track with that I actually trusted was Gordon Shedden. So...
Well, if you're going to trust anybody, you might as well trust Flash. Another number between 1 and 5.
3.
Do you have a middle name?
Yep.
What is it?
Meacham.
Meacham?
Meacham.
Meacham. Oh, okay. Where does that come from? Is that a family? Is that in the family?
My mum's maiden name.
There you go. And one final number. Pick a number.
5.
5. In the last 67 years of the British Touring Car Championship, there have been 12 drivers who've won back-to-back championships. Mm-hmm. How many can you name?
Not many.
Have a go.
Ash?
Yep.
History I'm terrible at. I can't even remember who's won 2. Colin?
Yep.
Jason, no?
Nope. I'll give you 5 more seconds.
I do.
I'll give you Gordon Shedden. You forgot Gordon.
Oh dear.
Fabrizio Giovanardi, Matt Neal, Chris Hodgetts, Andy Rouse won 3 times, Wyn Percy 3 times.
History's not my thing.
Neither is counting.
I like watching it, but I don't remember it.
Dexter, really good to see you. Have a fantastic season.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Nice one.